India and Canada are set to reopen trade talks next week, and this includes the Comprehensive Economic Partnership Agreement, or CEPA, which has been on hold since the 2023 diplomatic freeze. Piyush Goyal says the trade track is finally moving again, with both countries hoping to push bilateral trade towards $50 billion by 2030. Now, the formal CEPA talks were paused in September 2023 after relations soured over the killing of a Khalistani separatist. Well, visas were suspended, diplomats were sent back, and trade engagements nearly froze. But trade itself didn't collapse. Bilateral trade in 2024 still stood at $22.54 billion. Though growth slowed as companies held back on new orders. Now, both sides are ready to reset the trade track. India and Canada will restart trade talks next week with the goal to double trade to $50 billion by 2030. And this comes when India runs a small deficit. Exports are $4.22 billion and imports about $4.44 billion. Canada supplies critical minerals, clean energy tech, nuclear equipment, aerospace parts and lentils. India exports textiles, pharma, auto components, IT services and gems and jewelry. Yet Canada makes up less than 1% of India's export basket, showing huge room to grow. The reset comes after a string of high-level meetings, including two Modi-Carney meetings this year. Canada's foreign and trade ministers have also visited India to rebuild trust. Now, both countries see upside in critical minerals, clean energy, defense, space, aerospace, and manufacturing opportunities. An early harvest-free trade package is also being considered to move quickly in low-sensitivity sectors like textiles, gems and jewelry, and agri-exports. But before the diplomatic crisis, India-Canada trade was steadily rising. Exports grew from $3.848 to $4.22 billion. Now, while imports eased from $4.55 billion to $4.44 billion. Canada imports over $3 billion in footwear and leather goods each year, but India's share is under 2%. India's gems and jewelry exports top $35 billion, but the Canada share is under $300 million. The gap shows how underused this partnership has been. Well, analysts say a revived trade talk could open big new opportunities. Canada wants supplier diversification. India wants reliable access to critical minerals and clean energy technology.